All right, we're back. We finished turning this. We held all the tolerancing. Finish looks pretty nice. Hopefully it'll be acceptable. I think it'll work. Like I said, I don't have a profilometer, so I can't check that surface finish, but looks pretty good. All right, so we're gonna cut the groove. We got our Sandvik grooving tool right here. It's gonna come around. It's gonna cut a 100 wide groove, plus 5 minus nothing. And it's gonna pull out, and then it's gonna move over, and it's gonna do the same thing. So 2 little grooves right there. Okay. The groove diameter is 310.310 plus 1,000th minus nothing. So I back the tool offset off every time I do it, because even though this thing repeats pretty good, I still take these tools off every single time, you know? Rough turn, finish turn, groove. They repeat pretty good. Pretty good. This is a quality tool post right here. So they repeat pretty good, but you know, I'm gonna hold a 0.5 thousandth, so I'm not gonna rely on this thing being that consistent. So it takes a little more time, but I changed the tool offset, so I back the tool away. I go in, I take a cut, I measure it. I take a spring pass, make sure it's exactly where it needs to be. Measure it again, make tool adjustments as need be, recut, inspect, recut, inspect. I may do it 2 or 3 times to get that thing right to that 0.5 thousandth tolerance. Then we'll give it a little polish. But we'll run through the cycle here. It comes in, it plunges in on the middle. This tool is only like 88 wide. We need a 100 wide groove plus a little bit. So we're already 12th thou undersized. So we plunge in on the center line with equal distance on both sides. Come out, move over, go back in, cut again, move back over, move in, cut again. So then the first one is cut to width. Then it moves over, cuts the next one, plunges on center, comes out, goes like 6 thousandths to the left, plunges in, comes out, goes like 12 thousandths to the right, plunges in, comes out, and then I repeat the cycle with a 2 thousandths X offset, so that it goes back in and basically takes a spring cut again, but just a little bit more. Takes just that little tiny, very light cut. So then after it comes out, I can inspect it. I got a blade mic. I'll inspect it with the blade mic, and then rinse and repeat, making my tool offsets until I get it where I need it to be. Right here we got our Mitutoyo blade mic. We'll inspect it. Inspect them grooves after we think they're close to size. So I got the program queued up already. Turn the spindle on here. Turn the spray mist on. And we're gonna let her go. Same deal though, we're gonna track. We're gonna track in, make sure we don't crash into anything. Alright, so that looks good. That looks like it's about where it should be. I'm gonna put it in CNC mode. I'm gonna zoom in a little for your pleasure. And then I'm gonna hit go. Go. So that guy's going in, feeding nice and slow. And we got chips. Pulls out, moves to the left, 6 thousandths. Maybe 7. We're cutting the grooves about 103. Because we got, calls for 100 plus 5 minus nothing. So if we can cut them 103, that's nice. So now that is to width. Now it's moved over to the next position. We're just going to do the same thing right here. With those beautiful chips. Pulls out. If I had to do a lot of them, I wouldn't pull out so far. Probably make it go a little faster with the feed. So now that is to width. But now I tell it to repeat the same thing again. It's going to go back in and take about 2 thousandths more off the diameter. Just that little baby spring cut cleanup pass. If I had to do a lot of them, I'd have to make this program run faster, but I'm only making 3 of them. I'm more interested in holding the tolerancing on these 3. I'd hate to screw one up and have to start all over again. I'm already losing money on this job, but not really losing money, just not making rate. Alright, so that's good. That's done. Spindle off, coolant off. I'm gonna blow it. Blow the coolant away. Take a look at the groove. Now that's not gonna be finished. I'm gonna go in there and measure that. I only got one hand I'm working with here, so. But there's our grooves. Okay, so I'm gonna measure that with the blade mic. I already know it's gonna be a little big because I backed off the tool. So we're gonna rinse and repeat, do it again, and maybe we'll come back for some more operations in a little bit. All right, checking out for now. See you again in a little bit. Titan Machine Tool signing off.